Good morning and welcome to our weekly YouTube video fishing report, brought to you by Trellys Fishing World Geelong and Trellys Tackle World Laverton. This week we're going to talk about the action offshore, the whiting right around the peninsula, big gummies around the place, some small mulloway in the rivers and the Wurda Bullock redfin. We'll start off offshore where all the staff just about last weekend got out there and got amongst some really nice fish, had some funny times. Jigging for kings around the edge of the salmon schools, as well as out deeper in the 30 metre sort of area off Bowen Heads, was probably the most productive. Some of those salmon out there as well were sort of the 3 kilos, and they were really good fun, taking everything, poppers, plastics, and yeah, just about anything you threw at them. But those kings were taking plastics and slow jigs, work between the surface and the bottom, so it was worth working every area of the water column because they were right through it at times.
And 7-inch gulp worked pretty well too.
Going to the whiting now around Queenscliff.
There's lots of whiting all throughout the whole bay at the moment, which is good to see. The bigger models are sort of further down the bay around Queenscliff, but if you're up the top end of the bay, Werribee, Avalon, Wilson Spit, they all have good numbers of whiting. You just got to sift through the smaller ones until you get your bag, and fresh Australian pippies are just the best bait you can get at the moment.
$12 a kilo in store. Big gummies around Mud Island. Out the back of Mud Island, guys have been getting fish to sort of 15 kilos out there, and they're fishing with salmon fillets, pilchards and squid at the moment.
Fresh bait always works best, but we had one of our customers this week say that he caught one of his biggest gummies in a long time on an old piece of salmon. So, you know, it just goes to show anything can work at times.
Onto the Bowen River, there's a lot of small mulloway in there around the sheep wash at the moment, including the odd bigger fish. So guys fishing the bank off the sheep wash are also fishing the boat in the same area, have been picking these up. As well as that, there's some nice trevally in there for guys that are fishing the soft plastics, and the odd decent brim for guys that are going to the effort to pump nippers and worms.
On the freshwater front, Wurda Bullock's still got exceptional redfin to 46 centimetres. Also been good numbers of trout coming out of there, with browns around 4 pound, rainbows around 1.5 pound, bob and spoons, fisho soft plastics of course still working really well. Now onto the specials.
Moving on to the specials, we've got the Atomic Hards this week, the full range, brim and trout lures. These are normally $15.50. This week we're going to do you 2 for $20.
We've got the whiting prowler, nice little overhead rod, as tough as guts, excellent for down rigging, lead core, slow jigging for kings, really good with the small 80 to 100 gram jigs, fantastic for that. Normally $169.95, this week only $99. Come in and check this out, it's an awesome rod, can't go wrong.
That is a great little rod, and it's made for a small overhead, so if you're after a rod that's for a small overhead, that is an absolute ripper. Back in stock this week, we've got the 750 and 850 spin fishers. Everyone knows these and how strong these ones are. These are always at $89 in here, so come in and grab one of these. They are about as strong as you're going to get at that price.
What's new? We have Remington Nitro Steel in sizes 2, 3 and 4, just in time for the duck season. $15 a box or $130 a slab, so get in and grab some of that while you can.
This week we've got a run out item, selected Rapala and Storm lures. A lot of these are perfect for the tuna and kings, all half price. So you're not going to get a better deal on those anywhere, that's for sure. Anyway, let's hope the weekend shapes up like the last couple and we can get out and get amongst a few fish. So have a good one. Cheers.
See you guys.